from their innovation. So, ang IPR is ginabuhat siya to protect and to guard the innovations like artistic works. And it helps to other companies or the owner to benefit from their innovations. In the Philippines, intellectual property is safeguarded by the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines or IPOPHI. Under Republic Act 8293 aligning with the international standards set by the World Intellectual Property Organization or WIPO. So, ang IPOPHI is muna siya ang nag-create sa mga sa kanang para i-guard ang IPR. So, ang IPOPHI is connected siya sa IPR, which is ang IPOPHI is connected din siya sa WIPO. Because ang WIPO is muna siya ang nag-align para maprotektahan ang mga innovations of ang IPR. Copyright and its role in education. Copyright law grants creators exclusive rights to their literary, artistic, and digital works. Protected materials include books, articles, music, photograph, software, and audiovisual content. So, in education, we must dapat na ng kabalata mo grant sa copyright para kanang like literary as artistics and digital works like maprotektahan siya through materials include books, articles, and photograph software, and audiovisual content. In educational settings, copyright ensures that digital resources are not misused and promotes ethical academic practices. So sa copyright role in education, so gina-protektahan siya, gina-tarong siya o gamit para hindi siya matarong siya o gamit to promote ethical academic practices. Proper attributions and permissions are required when using copyright materials to avoid copyright infringement, which occurs when a work is used without authorization. So, like for example, when we do research, so dapat or like manghirang tao books or magamit ng books, so dapat magbutang tao pangalan sa author para dili ma-copyright or managita sa author para mangayot ang permission sa ilangan gamiton nato ang iyang work. So next is plagiarism versus copyright infringement. So plagiarism is the act of presenting someone else's work as one or without further violating ethical standards. So ang plagiarism is like when manguha tag idea sa laing idea sa tao. Like for example, manguha tag idea sa Wikipedia and then i-paste nato ko siya sa tuang schoolwork. That's what we call plagiarism because wala ta nangita or wala na itong ikuha ang permission sa nag-authorize or sa owner atong idea para gamiton nato. The next is copyright infringement. It's a legal violation involving unauthorized use of protected works. So, for example, ang copyright infringement is pare-pareha na siya sa plagiarism but na sila kalahian. Ang copyright infringement is like wala dyan siya naka-involve sa authorized or wala dyan mo siya gipangita o kinsa ang kaniya or kinsa ang owner. That's what we call copyright infringement. Common plagiarism cases include failing to cite resources, paraphrasing without attribution, or copying media without acknowledgement in contrast. So, ang plagiarism, ang case to na niya is like for example, magbuhat ka o research, kinahanglan na ito magbuhat, mangita o RRL, and then, dili na to makuha ang link or references kung kinsay nagbuhat ato, kung kinsay nagbuhat ato ng work, or kinsay nag-construct ato ng work. So, dapat mo nang kasagaran yung case na ma-plagiarism, it's because paraphrase lang nato para hindi na plagiarism, but it's already plagiarism because gikuha nato ang idea sa laing tao nga gigamit nato sa ato ang work. And the next is copyright infringement includes producing or distributing copyrighted content without permission. Like for example, is mag-upload tag video sa YouTube. And then, ang owner app is wala kabalo or wala ta na ngayon permission sa owner or sa nag-authorize or sa audio, wala ta na namin. That's what we call copyright infringement. Copyright infringement content. So,
go. Shortlist on academic integrity. Mackay study 2002-2005 found that 36% of undergraduates copied academic sources without citation. So, example namin is no, maghiwa mo research nga, siguro ka mga article. So, while this exam Institute survey show that 1 in 3 high school students plagiarize an online assignment. So, based on the survey, out of 3 students, natin isang plagiarize ng assignment nga module. Online copyright guidelines for educators. According to Smodino, Roberts, and Russell, 2012 key copyright principles for online use include: number 1, all online materials are copyrighted unless stated otherwise. So, example lang nyo, hindi mo graphic, bitaw nyo, wala tayo yung ba for anak na design. So, muna yung example sa materials are copyrighted and unless stated. So, require permission before forwarding. So, ang example lang nyo, discern na nyo forward email, dapat panangin na sa owner or something. Number 3, classroom use of newspaper articles must follow to copy the guidelines. So, example lang ni sa newspaper, kung mag-copy the article, dapat follow the guideline at the same na po i-photocopy. Legal education and research directions. Violation of copyright law can result in penalties. Research can explore copyright infringements, cases in the Philippines, and the consequences of legal violation. Understanding the ethical and legal responsibilities helps educators and students navigate digital materials and responsibilities. So, sa pag-against sa violation sa copyright laws, kay mag-result siya of penalties, and the research can explore copyright species here in the Philippines, and it may result consequences like penalty because of unauthorized work. And so, pag-understand sa legal and ethical law, kay maka-help sa tuka as educators sa pag-navigate sa digital materials responsible through using technology. Thank you. Bye.